if you're a smart cookie or have at least half a brain, you know what movie we're talking about today. Or you can just read the title of the video. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Just Jake Reviews, our review album, movies, and sports games. And today, we have our second Christmas-themed video. Yesterday, we did a video about some Christmas songs that I love and I hate. Today, we're talking about a movie. And if you guys enjoyed the new setup, it's not even new. I literally just flipped it around. I usually film with the chair facing this way and the TV. I usually film like right here. I just whoop. But I figured Santa, and then Christmas lights. Oh, yeah, Christmas lights. But yeah, so I figured we're doing a movie review, and this is going to be the first of two Christmas movie reviews I do. I'm going to do a movie review for. I'm gonna review another Christmas movie in 2 weeks, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, so today I figured what's the best Christmas movie? What is your favorite Christmas movie out there? What's the best movie to do a review about? Probably not the one I picked today, but we got National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, my favorite Christmas movie of all time. This movie is fantastic. This movie is absolutely incredible. Fantastic. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is a 1989 American Christmas slapstick comedy film and the third installment in National Lampoon's magazine's vacation film series. Christmas Vacation was directed by Jeremiah S. Chechik, written and co-produced by John Hughes, and starring Chevy Chase, Beverly D'Angelo, and Randy Quaid. Not going to read too much of that Wikipedia description because I have no clue how much of the movie I'm going to be able to show on this video. But yeah, so obviously, as it is stated in other movie reviews I've done on this channel, I take notes and write down notes of the movie while I watch it so I could talk to you guys and not forget anything. Although this movie, I'm not going to lie, all of it is pretty memorable. It's a pretty memorable movie, and this was actually a tough movie to take notes on, because normally I write down like one description or like one sentence or two and be like, this, and that's pretty much how it is. This movie is just quotes. I just wrote down quotes. I just wrote down a bunch of quotes I liked. There's a few informational stuff, but I just wrote down a bunch of quotes. Because that's all this movie is. This movie is just quotes. First thing I wrote, peak movie. That's kind of opinionated, but it is. It's just an overall fire movie. It's an overall gas movie. So once again, Christmas Vacation, Clark Griswold, aka the Griswold family in general. Clark Griswold and his family, they're staying at home for Christmas. They're inviting both families, Ellen's and Clark's, and mayhem happens. Mishaps. It's just, you know, it's what you expect when you take a big family and they meet together. It's just, you know, it's crazy. We all know the movie. I feel like I have to say that because everyone's seen this movie. But yeah, let's see what we got here. And Cousin Eddie. Cousin Eddie's amazing. Who doesn't love Cousin Eddie? He kind of makes the movie. He's not the best part of the movie for me, but he definitely is a very good key factor. Clark Griswold is a bottom 5 father of all time. In terms of like fictional dads on movies and TV shows, Clark Griswold is an awful father. He's an awful father. He's kind of an awful human too. I understand the man just wants to spend his holidays, but guy's an awful father. The one scene in the movie where he's actually a good role model and a good father is not even to his own freaking child. It's Cousin Eddie's daughter, Susie. I forget her name already. When she said that like she don't think Santa's coming, and Clark's like, don't worry, he's coming, and then he offers to buy Cousin Eddie's kids gifts like that. Like that's nice. That's awesome. I have no clue else to say because I just put down quotes, and trust me, we'll get to a quote section. I'll do a whole quote section. The neighbors, you know, the two neighbors, they seem like they're rich. They don't like the Griswolds. They're crazy. They just want to have a nice night drinking some wine in the dark. They go for a jog. They, you know, and then like their house gets destroyed by trees. The girl gets destroyed by a dog and a squirrel, which we'll get to. The end of the movie, the second half of the movie, aka the last half hour, Clark Griswold is just a complete psychopath. He is. He's a complete, utterly psychopath. Like, bro is a chainsaw in most of the scenes in the movie. It's like, calm down with your chainsaw. Like, first of all, you take it in the house. That's a no. Don't give the man a chainsaw, because something's gonna happen. I think if this movie was a half hour longer, he would have killed somebody. I think Clark Griswold was on the edge of murdering someone. If it wasn't for 2 scenes in the entire movie, this would have been a perfect movie. I think the scene in the attic is terrible. The scene in the attic sucks. Yes, the scene where he's watching his old movies and crying, as much as I love a sad scene in a movie, it sucks. This movie doesn't need one. It's just laugh out loud comedy, and then you have this scene, which kind of ruins it. No, not a fan of the scene. Scene's trash. I know some people can think it's funny. I'm not a huge fan of the sled scene. I think it's kind of overrated, the sled scene. You know, the scene where he goes down fast because he has this kind of metal. Not my humor. Not for me. But it's just those 2 scenes, though. The rest of the movie is completely perfect. Why is the carpet all wet, Todd? I don't know, Margot. See, now we're getting into the quote section. I could just keep on, I could literally put down every quote in this movie every single quote in this movie could be said, as best quote in the movie. You know, I was just browsing. It's a bit nipply out. I mean, nippy. Come on, dude. The scene with the girl in the mall, one of the best scenes in the whole movie. Hilarious. Can't see the line, can you, Russ? Nope. Hilarious. I will say, a quote that does not get enough love, or actually any love at all, I think it's pretty underrated. The scene where Clark takes the whole family outside to see the lights for the first time, before the scene where he crashes out. He takes the lights out, and they're not working, and, the grandma, a.k.a. Ellen's mom, is laughing, and the daughter's like, he worked really hard on this, Grandma, and the grandpa goes, so do washing machines. I don't know why I love that scene so much. The squirrel scene is chaotic. We all know that scene. The squirrel scene's chaotic. You have the grandpa yelling squirrel. Everyone's yelling. Chaotic scene. But it works. Once again, bro got a chainsaw and literally just took a tree out because Uncle Lewis burned it down with his cigar. Crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot to put down, I already said, the chainsaw cannot be trusted in his hands. Don't give Clark a chainsaw. The blessing. Amazing. And, shitter was full. If I woke up the next morning with my head sewn in the carpet, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am now. That could be the greatest line in the entire movie. And that's just the nicest way of Clark saying to Eddie, I don't know why you're here and I don't want you here. The bonus scene is awesome. The, Jelly of the Month Club, Mr. Shirley, Eddie kidnapping him. Clark's infamous crash out, which was an amazing scene and definitely ahead of its time because in 89, they were not crashing out like that. First of all, this could be a horror movie. If this movie took one small direction to the other side, this could have been a horror movie. He has a chainsaw. He likes trash talking his neighbors. He puts a tree through their house. He blinds them. A dude falls down the stairs. He could hurt his head. Guy pulls a tree at the beginning of the movie and pulls out with the roots because he has no saw. He has the hockey mask on. It's what are you doing, Clark? What are you doing? And then, that psychotic stare that he always gives. One of the best F-bombs in any movie ever. We're going to have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap dance with Danny F and K. I don't want to say it, but amazing F-bomb. Scenes like that. Come on, bro. Clark's not okay in the head. Enough said. I can just keep naming quotes. That's all I have written down are just quotes. Fantastic Christmas movie. The best Christmas movie of all time, in my opinion. This movie gets a 9.5 out of 10. That's right, 9.5. Once again, if it wasn't for 2 scenes, this movie would have been perfect. It would have been exactly perfect. That's going to be all for today's quick little Christmas movie review. There's going to be one more movie review of a very popular Christmas movie in 2 weeks, so stay tuned for that. And hope y'all have an amazing December. Not going to say Merry C word yet because it's not that close. Hope you have an amazing December, and ho ho ho, see you later.